Here I am, the old Yulong Railway, and I'm going to go explore the old tracks today. I mean, there might be some people I have to hit up whether I'm allowed to or not, go through their property and stuff, but I've been wanting to do it for a fair while, and simply just want to go for a hike, so fingers crossed, that nobody's going to have a problem with that. See what's in there, if it picks up. The old railway station. Alright, let's get started. I'll periodically update with this, so yeah, good times. Alright, this thing is overgrown as hell. I've been on plenty of old railway tracks in my life, but I've never seen them like this. Normally they're bare earth or something. In the satellite pictures I could find of it, it's all bare earth, so fingers crossed. Hey, day moon. Alrighty. It's been a long time since I've done this type of stuff. Like, yeah, to get in here. All grown over with bloody privet. Clearly still used by animals, but ah shit. Might have a bit of a fucking rough time getting through there, let's see. Creek below looks pretty bloody good. Bit shallow, but still nice. Alright. Well, get down low and have a look. I'm not seeing much of a path through there. And that's all grown up from underneath, so. Oh, this adventure might be getting cut a bit short. Hopefully not. I'm going to put my phone away to get through here because, bloody obvious reasons, I don't want it to end up in the creek. Alright, we got across the bridge pretty alright. Wasn't actually that bad, a little bit more of a paddock, and then I can come through into this. It's fucking really pretty. Got the railway just off to my side and I'm following a kangaroo track. Or game trail. I wonder if there's going to be any treasure through here. That'd be fucking awesome. Obviously I don't mean like gold, just random stuff that's cool. Got the creek just down to the side of me there. I think they call it Yulong River. I think rivers are actually technically bigger and wider and move more water, but I'm not certain on that. Fucking geography and stuff, never been my strong point. Names of specific types of things, it's all the same stuff to me. Alright, well the game trail goes that way, but I'm following the railway tracks, so let's go this way and see if it meets back up. shoelace. Fucking shoelaces. Still waiting on my new fucking hiking shoes to arrive, otherwise I'll be wearing them. No laces. Because I fucking hate laces. Hey, little buddies. Don't know if the camera would have got them, but cute little birds. Yeah, if you know, you know. Oh, this looks like macadamia. Nice. Fucking spider webs. What is that? Oh, it's just a dead tree. Look like a fucking huge boulder from here. So there's a path that I can cut around. That one I was looking at goes all the way around, but I'm not interested in the path, I'm interested in the railway tracks. Right. There's a track that goes easier. I'll definitely take it. As long as it keeps me by the railway. And got 4:28. Fucking, considering how old it probably is a mile marker or something. Yeah. I am in the thick of the scrub right now. Come from that way. Got the track right to my side, but there's a game trail running right along next to it. Apparently my phone fucking a sweat on it, and it was stopping and starting and blah blah blah, so there might be a fair bit of video missing. I'm about half hour in, and I reckon right here looks like a beautiful spot to sit down and fucking roll a ciggy. Have a little fucking drink of water, and then I'll keep going. Oh yeah, this is awesome. I haven't done this stuff for years and super stoked about it. I've really missed this. Truth be told, fucking I drank a lot when I was younger, mainly just to be social and that. And the fact that I could go days without drinking and not get the shakes, I always thought, yeah, no, I'm not technically an alcoholic, blah, blah, blah. But I've come to accept that realistically, the fact that I was relying on alcohol for an aspect of my life, like being social, getting out, doing stuff, but it was ruining my life. And I'm looking back, like, and I'm realising that so much of my life, so many mistakes that I've made, so much crap that I've been through, it's all been because I was fucking drinking to the point that I was no longer myself. So it did have a hold of me, and it was taking over my life, which is why I decided to quit. And now I'm getting back into doing stuff that I used to do, stuff that I actually enjoy, stuff that I love. I can finally get out to see a dentist and stuff like that, because I just keep putting it off because I get drunk and it's just like, it doesn't fucking matter, who cares, blah, blah. Just all kinds of aspects of my life that are fucking ruined because of alcohol. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be better. This is the start of the new day for me. I mean, technically New Year's was, but you could say New Year's resolution, but I'd just say I've been waiting for 2026 to come around because something's going to happen. And not the end of this year, but the end of next year. By then, the whole world's going to be fucking completely different to what it is now. And I've got a purpose. I've known since I was a kid that this was going to be the year, and that I was going to have a purpose. And so if I'm fucking drinking all the time and I can't even get off my ass to fucking look after myself, keep my health up, fucking all that stuff, then what good am I going to be to help anybody else? No? Yeah, well, welcome to the new journey. Just saw something that's worth a detour. I'm guessing by the size of this path that this little, what we call a dam, probably used. In water lilies and reeds and stuff. Very pretty. Well, that might be worth a share. Alright, back to it. I can't remember the names of them. Fucking like bowerbirds or some crap maybe. Yeah, have a look at that. The nest. And all the blue stuff they collected. Even another bird's feather that's blue. Pretty cool. Nothing special or anything, but Just caught my attention, so I was like, yeah, cool, better get a bit of that in there. And the railway's just down there. Pretty bloody grown over, and my back's getting sore from having to bend over for all the shit. Taking, or rather making, the path that's a bit clearer. Branches and shit all over it, like, pretty common theme along here. I've never seen an old railway track so grown over. Something cool up here. That is fucking huge. The size of this termite nest. God damn. Yeah, the boy's pointing out, look how much bigger than me it is. For those dickheads who say, oh yeah, moss only grows like wherever it fucking wants, blah blah. This is the south side. Moss growing. Yeah, this tree doesn't look pretty standard all around, but a lot of stuff does do that. Grow pretty fucking evenly. As you can see with something like this, there's some moss there. Fair bit of it. Obviously up the top, none. But have a look. There's that side. And then have a look how much thicker it is here. Like, this is a fucking blanket. Yeah, it's not a 100% reliable way to do it, but if you got much thicker on one side than you do the other, you know, that side gets less sun. Hello? This bullshit plant, this tiny little fucking hooks on it. Well, that wait a while to get it tangled up on you. You've got to fucking wait a while to get it unstuck. Hello? Cool, we found ourselves a goanna. And he's hissing at me. See him sitting there, looking over at me. Hey, pretty boy. There we go, that's what I could hear. Yeah, these fucking trees that had the bark stripped off them and standing up and all dead and shit like that, usually a pretty good sign of a fucking goanna. Not as lucky as I thought I was going to be with that one, but still. Good excuse to switch side of the track. Yeah, see this shit here? This is why I keep switching sides. Check this shit out. It goes down into that path there. Real pretty. Today my objective is just to get along here. The railway track. I'm going from Yulong over to Brookliner. I actually got told by the shopkeepers here there's a guy that lives there who, apart from the scar on my eye, this side? Yeah, that one. So, yeah, apart from that scar, me and him were standing there looking at it, yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell us apart, so I'm kind of interested to see if I can find that guy and meet him. Oh, look at this. What the hell happened here? Look at that. That bit's just snapped clean off there, and this bit's fucking just split and fallen over. Still got two branches growing up though. And staghorn. Staghorns are so cool. Look how that goes down, that's awesome. Yeah, true fact, you do have to be careful out here. Fucking. But also, what you got to remember is that most things are more scared of you than you are of them. If you don't show fear, you're generally pretty alright. I mean, as long as you're careful not to fucking step on a snake's tail or some shit, they usually hear you coming and get out of the way anyway. I mean, that goanna's a pretty good example of it. Dirty big gum right there. And the ground is actually down there. And it's all overgrown up like fucking 15, maybe 20 metres up, because that drops down a fair bit, maybe further. That's still pretty close to the track. We can go over and have a look how far down it actually goes. Jump through here. And how about that? There's a size of this big old mama. Your redwood's are big, but we got big trees too. Murica. You totally stole Murica from Australia, mate. And it's still just not as cool. That path looks like it'd be good. Like I said, I've got a mission, I've got to stick to it. The track's cleared out a little bit here. Fucking nice. First time I've seen them clear in fucking a few kilometres. But they're blocked back up. On the Google Maps thing I put up earlier, yeah, it does look like it fucking gets clear. And there should be a fucking really clear track just off to the right pretty soon. Should only be about 10-15 metres from where I am. Off to the side of me, when I get there. How we got this? That's the creek. Not finding that bit. Alright. I think there's a tree in it. Be pretty sure it's safe, so onward! And that log just there. Not really just a big stick, but still. That's going to be the next stop for a smoke break. Looks like a good seat. Oh, it's broken. Nice. Alright. Back in a few, but for you, it'll be like nothing. Just saw this while sitting just there. Interesting mushroom. Can't say I've ever seen one that colour before. Got fur around the edges. I'm going to leave him there, obviously. Alright. Just cool little things like that. Australia, mate. People say the bush, this is what they mean. A lot of the time you see people walking around in like rainforest and stuff like that, and they're saying the bush. It's not really the bush, this is the bush. Fucking scrub is a different thing again. Scrub is like this, but more spread out. And our rainforests are like that fern there. Rainforests are like big tall trees with lots of little ferns, lots of fucking cover over the top. But see how that opens out? Heaps up there. That means it's not forest. That makes it the bush. Small differences. I guess when it comes to trees and stuff, plants, I know a bit more than I do about fucking waterways. Alrighty. onward. So, someone's house over there. Power line's just there. The railway is somewhere over here, but it got that overgrown that I couldn't even see where it was anymore, so I had to walk off to the side and follow the game trail. And yeah, this is kind of ridiculous how overgrown all this is at the moment. Definitely putting a fucking hamper on me journey, but cut that down in here and I think I should be able to get back to the railway track hopefully. Let's find out together. We got the clear easy path there. Oh, we got this log that's potentially slippery and stuff. Keep life interesting, shall we? Railway track should be just up here. Cute little section of creek there. Right, here's some machinery. Might be getting back close to civilization again. So, I've only got SOS. Found the railway tracks again. This is who I'm talking about. Yeah. I don't know, I reckon just up here should be a path. Oh, something closer to a path. Ah yes, nice. Look at this. Beautiful. Hey, milk crates. Those bad boys are always handy. Hey. Got either a road or a driveway. There's lots of stuff here, so it's clearly someone's property. Oh, look out. Just through there, there's a house. Oh yeah, I'm on the right path, it looks like. Personal trash pile. I dare say I'm almost fucking out. Last time. 11:08. Alright, so I'm 2 hours in. I think I've done about 5k's. Kilometres, so fucking. Yeah, 3 kilometres. 3.5 miles, guessing. That was fucking hard slug, and in front of me shoes falling off. This one's about ready to go. I was due for some new ones anyway, I've ordered them. Just waiting for them to get here. I could have waited, but I've been wanting to do this for so long, I just figured I'd get it done today. Now, that is a cattle grate, which obviously isn't going to be doing very much. The idea is fucking the cattle, too much of a gap there, they can't step on them without their feet going in so they don't cross them. With a big fucking gap on the side there, it's pointless. Big goiner up in that tree there. Yep, that's someone's front gate, I'm on someone's property. Yeah, best get the fuck out of here before I get shot. Yeah, it's got a keep out private property sign. Yeah, shouldn't have been in there. Now let's go over here and see where this railway track is now. Well, I doubt it goes underneath this bridge, but it's entirely possible it does too. Yeah, it does. Oh, that bridge is completely cut off. Oh, look down there. That's cool. That's real fucking cool, that is. Let's go have a look at the bridge first, and we might even go down there and check it out. Alright, this wall fucking here. See where the thickest bit is? That's where you want to be standing on something like this. If anything's going to give, it's going to be the side bits. And that, my friend, is a hell of a fall. Good 20-30 metres. 20-30 metres, fucking, you're looking at fucking, what do you put that in feet? Fucking 30 metres be 99 feet. Why does the bridge go like this, I wonder? Instead of like from there to there. Because that's where the rail was running. Being very careful here, because this shit is old as fuck. Fucking flying brush. Way to go, shit. Pain in the ace. and the arm, and the leg, and anywhere else it gets you. They're like fucking sharper than a hypodermic needle. Like you just touch them and they fucking dig into you and grab. Like fucking spider bite or some shit. I've gotten a few today so far. I generally just go fucking hard and just make sure I get the spike out and keep moving. Alright, the other side. Okay, do I have any reception yet? Yes, I got a bar, okay. I'll stop this here and switch over to fucking screen record and we'll see where I am. Alright, so, yeah, I've definitely been forced out of the bush. I cannot find any sign of the railway. Some kind of a sign there, is that it? Possibly here down there. No, I doubt it. And considering it's just a sheer drop off from that driveway. This road is fucking brand new. Look how pretty it is. Smooth as fuck. Anyway. Couldn't get all the way to the station I was hoping to. It got completely overgrown and then when I went looking for where it was again. Keep my eye open. I'll get Google back up in a bit and see if I can fucking trace where this railway's actually gone to. I thought I had a pretty good handle on where it was going, but it really does seem to have disappeared on me. Anyway, and I'll update again when I get where I'm going or if I find the track. This is pretty cool, this bit. But just this whole front gate, especially this is my favourite bit. But what a cool fucking front gate. I think I'm going to have to go down and say hello to these people. Alright, so I've passed the Brookliner railway station. Just up there is the railway tracks. There's a actual path here down next to them now, so that's awesome. And that gate, I gave the guy a call and we've been talking for about an hour and a half. He told me where they are, he told me where Portal is, told me about some of the experiences he's had with them. So that is just super cool. Really, really cool guy. Absolute loner, doesn't want anything to do with anyone, but when I told him what I was doing and why I'd called him and that, at first he thought I was taking the piss, and I told him some of my life stories and he was like, oh shit, wow, okay, cool. And I was like, yeah man, like I saw your gate, like they've been telling me to come out this way, they led me to where I am right now, that's why I'm calling you. And he was like, oh, well, fuck, alright then, mate. Well, fuck, this is what I know. And so, yeah, that was really awesome. Yeah. Nice bit of bush here, for sure. Shut up for a bit and you can just enjoy it. It's 1 o'clock. Well, I'm a long way fucking out here. I'm going to call that a day and I'm going to head back. That was my scouting mission. Call it part 1. On my way up through, I was on the phone to old mate. Yeah, this little creek here, bloody beautiful. Got me water, obviously, but still. Stopped in, had a drink out of this one. Nothing beats fucking mountain water, mate. Absolute fucking best.